Okay.
How y'all doing? Good to see y'all.
Do you want to start off talking to them for a minute, then they can ask questions?
First of all, let me say thank you to Troy and to the Chamber for getting this together very quickly. We're doing a state tour. We're talking about our incentive packages for job creation in the state. We're also talking about trying to make our budgeting process done correctly. And we have a tremendous hole in our general fund since we have two funds. And we're talking about some fair taxes that need to be raised in the state in order for us to be able to do that. In the long run, this is going to help the people of the state of Alabama. In the long run, the raising of these taxes, or at least making them fair for everybody across the state, will help us fill the hole in the education trust fund as we bring over some growth money into the general fund. And that's what we're trying to do.
Governor, could you go into detail about how this tax plan is fair to all Alabamians?
Well, we've looked at a lot of different taxes. There are some taxes in the state that are not being paid correctly. 58% of the giant corporations that come into this state pay zero state income tax. And, most people that are watching now on TV, they all pay a state income tax just like I do. So we feel that it's fair for everyone to pay their fair share of taxes. If I'm going to have to pay them, then I think everyone else should pay them. There are some companies that have special tax breaks that have been in place for a long time. We need to look at tax fairness. There are some taxes that we are looking at that are not, that those who smoke will not think they're fair. But smoking causes a lot of disease. It causes a lot of uncompensated care cost. And so we believe that an increase in the cigarette tax is fair. So there are some taxes that we're looking at that we think are certainly fair for the people of the state.
Some of those issues have been on the Democratic agenda for years now, like the cigarette tax. So why now?
Well, let me say, over the last 4 years, we chose not to raise any taxes because we wanted to see what the real problems are in the state. And we've done that. We've cut the state government by 12.5%. We've saved the people of Alabama $1.2 billion annually. So we have been doing the things that people have asked us to do, make government more efficient and make it work better. And we've done that, and we're going to continue to do that. But having said that, we still do not have enough money in order to adequately fund the essential services of the state, like taking care of our prison system. We're at 195% occupancy rate right now, and it's a dangerous situation. We have to have more troopers on the road. We have to do so many things that the general fund pays for that we have not been able to do.
When did you realize we needed more money?
I knew that we were going to be down approximately $260 million when I ran. We did not know all of the issues until the agencies began to present to me what their needs were. Medicaid presented to me in November a need of $115 million extra dollars, which included some of the debts that we owe from 2005. And so we did not know about that until November. We did not know a lot of this, but if we're going to do it right, let's just do it right once and for all and not have to deal with this issue every year for the next 60 years like we have the last 60 years.
I applaud you for working to solve the problem, but one question that's been asked to me repeatedly is your billboard said no new taxes. Days after you were sworn in, all of a sudden we're new taxes. In 2010, you said it was ironic at Dobbs about voting on electronic bingo, but across the street there was a billboard that said no new taxes. Explain to the people why you said no new taxes, but now you say taxes.
Well, we had no new taxes during the first 4 years, and we intentionally said that we were not going to raise taxes on the people of this state the first 4 years. Once you get there, though, once you see the needs, everyone has a right to change their mind, and if we're going to solve this problem once and for all, we're going to have some new taxes in order to solve this problem. There is no way around it. Now, we can live on food stamps and on minimum wage, and we can have our agencies live like that, and we cannot deliver the services that the people of this state expect. But if we want to have good education and if we want to deliver the services that the people of Alabama expect, then we're going to have to do something like I'm proposing right now.
Governor, he has time for one more question, then he's got to go. So
Governor, a large part of this problem is propping up the retirement system. We heard about $948 million last year. And I know you're doing this tax plan so you don't have to kick that can down the road any further. What about the retirement system? Is it time to reform the retirement system, or are we going to continue to kick that down the road?
Well, actually, I think the retirement system, certainly we need have room for improvement in that. I do want to protect our retirees, though, and you know, it is a promise that the state has made to these retirees, and so we're going to continue to protect our retirees. I do hope that the retirement system continues to improve in its returns, so that will not be necessary, at least to the level that it is right now.
Okay, thank you, Governor. Thanks, everybody.
Thank y'all. Thank you, Governor.